Hey Queens, how are you guys doing today? I just want to let you know something. Toxic people teach us to be hard on ourselves. Why do they do this? They do this to avoid taking responsibility for their own actions. Because if you can be hard on yourself, then they don't have to be hard on themselves. If they can convince you that you're the problem, then they can continue to live in denial and to avoid their own issues. Stop being so hard on yourself. If you've been in a toxic relationship, marriage, a friendship, family, stop being so hard on yourself. There are habits and behaviors that you have learned, coping mechanisms as a result of those relationships. And those habits can harm you. Being, self-critical, downing yourself, blaming yourself for other people's behavior, trying to work on fixing yourself when you clearly are not the problem, sis. Stop it. So when you have been in toxic environments, and inexperienced toxic love, if you want to even call it that, just the way you learn to function in life is dysfunctional. So you have to relearn how to relate to people in a healthy way. I know for myself personally, like I would apologize a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Even things that I shouldn't be apologizing for, or stuff that's not, I shouldn't be sorry for. Just as a, kind of like a reaction. Because when you're in a toxic environment, you learn how to walk on eggshells. Because you never know how that person's going to respond, or what's going to set them off, or, what's going to cause them to behave whatever way that they are behaving. And so you learn to kind of like over monitor yourself, over analyze yourself, and over criticize yourself, so that they don't have to, and that you can continue to, be in their grace and try to earn their love, or try to avoid their wrath, whatever it is. So I just want to encourage you that it's going to be all right. The process is not, easy, but it's possible. I put a quote on my Instagram that says, it's not always easy, but it's possible. So just know that healing is not pretty. Healing is not fun. Healing is messy, but it's also beautiful, because healing means that you're out. You're out, and you're looking in. You're looking in on yourself, and you're learning the things that you hadn't learned. You're seeing the things that you didn't get to see, and you're angry and you're upset, but you're happy because you're moving forward. But then you're angry because you settled. Forgive yourself, sis. Forgive yourself, or whoever's watching this. You know that there is light on the other side. There's even light as you're going through. As they say, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm here to tell you, babe, there's light going through the tunnel too. Just be patient with yourself. Be forgiving of yourself. If you can be patient of toxic people, if you can forgive toxic people, surely you can be forgiving of yourself. If you can love a toxic person, surely you can love yourself, girl. So love yourself. Be patient with yourself. Stop being overcritical of yourself. Allow yourself to be human, okay? So remember that toxic people teach us to be hard on ourselves. So when you find yourself being critical of yourself, making mistakes, but then like just going overboard, oh, I shouldn't have did that, or just being depressed and just constantly repeating it over and over in your mind, you're taking the place of that toxic person. Stop. Breathe. Say, I forgive myself. I give myself grace. And from this point over, I'm going to do things differently, and I'm going to move forward. So there you go. Toxic people teach us to be hard on ourselves so they don't have to change themselves. But today, you're going to stop being hard on yourself, and you're going to relearn, and you're going to learn how to love yourself and talk kindly to yourself, and find peace within yourself, and know that you're worthy, that you are valuable, that you can overcome anything. Don't believe the lies that the person told you. Know that you're valuable and that you're loved. Till next time, Queens.